Hello, everybody. Once again, Tuesday, May 7th. Steve Nicole here with Daily Quiz number 51. It's cloudy and rainy today. It's supposed to clear up this afternoon, but at least it's a little bit milder out. Just finished getting off the phone, booking appointments with retirement homes so I could tell them about my travels. Play a little CD-ROM of me on the ship and singing My Way. I'm going to do My Way. The seniors will love that. I do it for free. All they do is buy the book. So we'll see how that goes. My first one's next Tuesday and Friday. As well, I have exciting news coming out about my book. I've actually been picked up by a publisher in Boston. They said they send literary scouts out everywhere, and they pick books that they think have potential. And they said my book needs no improvement. They're taking it as it is. They're changing the cover, new ISBN number, and Bob's your uncle. So you'll be seeing a lot more of my book being marketed, especially in the United States and worldwide, instead of locally. And at a much affordable cost, I might add. So you might even see it in bookstores and stuff like that. Anyway, enough of tooting my own horn here. By the way, my hemoglobin seems to be going up. I'm feeling much better. My hair's growing back. So that's all good news. I'm a cancer patient. That's why I've been off work for 2 years. Got non-Hodgkin's lymphoma. That's why I do this silly video every day. It keeps me active. Anyway, okay, here we go. Yesterday's question, at what temperature do they pick the grapes here, at least in Niagara Valley, Niagara Falls, Niagara Vineyards? We do a lot of great wines out here in Niagara. If you're ever in Ontario, check it out. A lot of wineries. At what is the best temperature which the winemaker waits for to pick the grapes? And the answer is -8 Celsius. That's the temperature at which the grapes are picked. Obviously, they wait for temperatures to go for -10, -12 for a period of time. And then when it goes down to -8 or goes up to -8, that's when they pick them. It's usually in January. Latest is February. And they hand harvest them. They don't machine harvest them because it would do damage to the grapes. They all have to be hand picked because so little juice is extracted from each grape that they have to pick a lot of them in order to make a small amount, which is why it's so expensive. They pick them at night, which is when it's colder. And it doesn't take very long to pick them, a couple days, 2-3 days. But they wait until that -8 temperature is happening. So that's your answer to yesterday's quiz. Now, today's question. It's a little bit of a food question. Okay, back in the day, back in 1980, I took a job learning how to use tableside cooking. Because back then, the guéridon and tableside, cherries jubilee, crepe Suzette, Caesar salad at the table, Chateaubriand, all that stuff was being done. And then what happened was in 1982, the recession came. And all of a sudden, it was too expensive to carry all this stuff. And all the restaurants went away from it. And it was plated service most of the time. But back then, it wasn't unusual to go into any restaurant and order a Chateaubriand for 2, where the meat's partly cooked in the kitchen and brought out and cooked to your liking with the vegetables and all that aside too as well. It was quite a nice service, very expensive. But a lot of those restaurants closed up during that Great Recession in 1982, unfortunately. Now, my question is this. It's kind of a question that's subject to personal experience, I guess. When you're making a Caesar salad at the table, you got a whole bunch of ingredients. You got the Worcestershire sauce. You got the squeeze of the half lemon juice that goes into the ingredients. You got maybe a little bit of Tabasco, anchovies, stuff like that. You know, you make it to the guest's taste request. Okay, so as my thing is keep going off here, I don't know who's emailing me or what. But anyway, what is the first thing you do when you're making a Caesar salad at the table? Okay. Now that's a question, like I said, you're probably not going to know the answer to. So maybe you'll actually learn something from this. Because I'm an old fart. 60 years old, you know, I remember that stuff. All right, so that's the question. When you've got the big crockery there in front of you, you got all the ingredients. You got the lettuce, you got this, you got that, you got this. What's the first thing that you do when preparing a Caesar salad at the table before you toss it and add the Parmesan and like that? Okay, that's the question. Have a great day. Bye-bye.